Damn, I honestly don't know where to start. So, I am not a gamer, and I don't think I have to specify that. The games that I finished is practically pussy games. Like, really, the only thing that I'm proud of is finishing Little Nightmares, and that's because I finished the whole walkthrough. So yes, Zelda was definitely my first ever, and it was very intimidating. And the open world concept for me was, no. Breath of the Wild is so fun to play and difficult in its own best ways. It's all because of the free action and the free world system that it is built on, where you can practically climb everywhere, paraglide everywhere, swim up the shore stream thing to go up, and you can use the Sheikah powers to control elements around you so that you can, reach the goal that you want to. Because it is such an open world game, it's so fun to explore so many possibilities without much of a pressure, which is very important for a beginner gamer in my opinion. So the game offers me so many things to do and interact and to explore in general. So each step that I take is always an adventure in some sort. A small story that I create because I can literally do whatever I want, right? It never gets boring. And I think that's what's so genius about this game. The amount of detail that they put into the NPCs, to the shrines, and all these little rewards that you can get, like the Korok seeds, new locations and new power-ups, like the fairy fountain. It's so exciting. So wherever you go, you feel like you're like this child trying to figure out new things, more possibilities, and I think that's so great. And it leaves you feeling accomplished even though you're not actually doing the main quests. That's why you can spend so long just playing this game. Oh my god! I could have defeated Ganon far sooner than I did, I think that's practically the big point right now. First of all, my guy, no one talks about how hard controls are for normal people who doesn't game a lot, The whole analog thing that you have the two and you have to simultaneously change the perspective while you have to move the character. That took me so long to actually get used to. It was really bad. And the fact that, Link cannot stop jumping into stuff, and my controllers have this thing where Link would just cannot stop moving. He literally just cannot stop moving. And then I was so overwhelmed in the first beginnings because there's so many jump buttons. The jump button was supposed to be an A, but then it was the X. I was not used to it. Just Link climbing up into unnecessary stuff and falling off. I cannot tell you how much time I fallen off Cryonis. A lot of fucking time. It's so frustrating. Anyways, more things that I struggled stupidly with are, marking the shrine far beyond the Great Plateau and believing I can still jump over it and not die without a paraglider. Spending 2 days trying to defeat the Guardian instead of just climbing over the wall in the first
Spending
couple of
a
shrines.
whole day doing one shrine because I didn't know you can light up a fucking arrow with fire.
Just dying way too much in major tests of strength shrines.
And getting sidetracked
So long because of fucking shrines that I finished Zora's Domain's quest without even stepping into Kakariko Village. I was so sidetracked by this shark guy that I followed him along to this aquatic world full of shark people and shark head, where I ended up meeting the shark who walks me to release the giant elephant machine, which apparently tapped the water gun, and then defeating it and releasing the spirit of Nipa, who apparently is in love with Link 100 years ago and gave me super healing power. Then do I finally meet Impa in Kakariko Village, and then she gave me the quest officially. The quest that I just literally finished. Princess Zelda cries to Link like that in one of those memories. Knowing Mifa died, loving Link like that, and reading Zelda's diary at Hyrule Castle. I think the simple plot of this game is enough to get me soaked up. I think because of its simplicity, it's so impactful in some ways. You play as someone who doesn't know the plot, at least for me. Link, coincidentally, was in my position where he also need to search for answers of the events that happened 100 years ago. I think that's what's so great, is that simultaneous interaction that I have with Link. As I progresses through the game, I started to understand who these characters are and how they actually used to interact with Link. And I think that exploration as time passes by, it really deepens the investment and just this connection that we have for the main character. And I think that's what makes it so great. The fact that it also takes place 100 years ago and you are living in that future of that 100-year-old story is for me quite fascinating, because the more I know more about the past, the more things in relationship just comes in perspectives, and it's so lovely to figure out each and every one of it. As time passes by, my attachment to these characters, to these plots, to the place grows so deep, you know. So, I guess to conclude, I think I would definitely give this game a 9 out of 10. It will be a hard game to follow. As in, I don't know how good the rest of my gaming experience was, because this is a really good game, and I definitely agree with majority of the reviews that I've watched. But aside from that, I think, well, if I can conclude everything, it's a great gaming experience for non-gamers and like beginners in general, because it rewards you with so many things. It's difficult in the right ways, but also easy in the right ways. It is so open world, it's so freeing to play that literally anyone can achieve anything. And I think the freedom complements the person playing so much. So go get one, you know, if you have a Switch, this is a must-have.